Hello YouTube. Well, some fat chick was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and people are either upset because she's fat, men are either upset because they don't find her attractive and she's fat, or people are saying, yes girl, show it, that is a real woman, how women are supposed to be. Oh yes people, it's another fat chick video. Let's go.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
This video is sponsored by me and my protein donut company and my weight loss support group. For more information, click the links below in my description, and thank you all for the support. Yumi Nu, born September 23rd, is an American model and singer-songwriter who has recently appeared on Sports Illustrated, the first plus-size model of Asian descent on this magazine. Yumi was born in New Jersey, Inglewood in 1996. Her mother, Lena Grace, was also a model, and her grandmother is the founder of Benny Hana Restaurant. I've been there a couple times. That's kind of cool that your grandma created a place where all these Americans go and get excited to see fire in front of them. Good food, I liked it the few times that I went. So Nu's mother was also a model and she would bring Nu at a very young age. Is her name Nu? Am I doing Noose? No. No, yeah, I was right. Okay. She would bring Nu at a very young age to her shoots and try to incorporate Nu into the shoots, kind of, slide her into the modeling life before she can even think, so that she's really good at it. Obviously, it paid off. Eventually, Nu and her family moved away from New Jersey and found themselves in Maryland, and Nu was one of the two only Asian girls at her school, which brought up many prejudiced comments. And from there, at age 14, her and her family moved to good old Newport Beach, California, and eventually she started a plus-size clothing line called Baluki. Probably saying that wrong. You guys are probably gonna tell me in the comment section. You always do. She graced both American and Japanese covers of Vogue in 2021 and appeared in British magazines. And then recently, she graced the cover of Sports Illustrated that sparked controversy and a plethora of opinions from random people on the internet who probably don't even read Sports Illustrated anyway. So me, I would absolutely never read this. I would have never heard about it. I really don't care who's on a magazine, but I will tell you my opinion. Cause you asked. One person that shared his opinion on Yumi being on the cover was Jordan Peterson, when he declared that his penis did not get hard when his eyes set forth on Yumi. Sorry, not beautiful. No amount of authoritarian tolerance is going to change that. And Twitter went insane. Skinny, white, old ass man saying that he's not attracted to a full-figured, obese, plus size Asian model? Now that ain't looked on kindly around here, sir. The fierce response led to the free speech advocate throwing a tantrum, describing the incentive structure of Twitter as dangerous and insane. Taking things a step further, Peterson claimed he was taking an extended break from the social media site and had his staff change his password to keep him from temptation. That's weird. I took that little paragraph from an article and I didn't know that he got ran off of Twitter. According to the article, according to him, he took a break. So I'm not too sure. Maybe because his, PR team said, hey dude, we know that you're old, but telling just random people that your penis didn't get hard from looking at their picture is not okay now. So let's just take your password and we'll handle Twitter for now on. That place is ran by a lot of SJW women and they don't like that stuff, okay? They've canceled people. And white thin old men are the prey that these type of people love to go after. You say one thing wrong and they will slaughter you. Virtually. I personally feel that if you want to voice your opinion, whether you think that someone is attractive or not on Twitter, you have every right to do so. In fact, I think you should do it. Just do it right now. Go tell a random person whether, your area got hard or your area got wet, and do it. I also think those people have the right to throttle you virtually. Everyone has rights. I do find it interesting as someone who doesn't have the traditional body type. I'm more muscular than like the average female. And I would get guys all the time, not so much now because it's, people kind of realize like, maybe I shouldn't tell people whether I want to have sex with them or not, or whether like I'm attracted to them. Yeah, but before when I first started on Instagram, I would get tons of men just commenting,
not attractive, I would never date you.
And I would be like, oh, okay, that's very interesting, Bob. And I go to their Instagram and I take a screenshot of their disgusting body. I'm just gonna say it. Gross body, huge misshapen gut, legs tinier than mine, and of course the whipped cream on top of the ice cream. New Balance shoes that for some reason every older man wears New Balance. I'm not making fun of it, I am, because it's like, a stereotype that I've seen, at least in California. It just seems like every old man wears New Balance shoes. I am are they that good for like elderly feet? Whenever we go out, me and my boyfriend just count how many older men are wearing New Balance shoes. So is this something that I need to get my boyfriend when he gets old? Let me know. But I would screenshot their picture and put it next to their comment and say, hey Bob, I'm not attracted to you either, so no worries. I'm not gonna hit on you, and there's absolutely no chance of you having sex with all of this. We are on the same page. And then they get upset, and I'm the bad person. And then they block me. Where are you going? Why are you running away? I thought we were expressing how we feel about each other's body. Why are you sprinting away in your New Balance shoes? So I didn't know he ran off. That's in alpha male territory, that's beta shit. I was reading comments and they're all over the place. There's the whole, oh, finally a real woman, she's got meat on her. It's like Pocahontas with meat on her bones. Beautiful. To the whole, she could have a disease, we shouldn't talk about her weight. To the people saying, we should still call this overweight because I don't care about other people's feelings. Just because hella people are overweight doesn't mean we should stop calling it overweight to spare feelings. Which I agree. I see people in the body positive community that like put an asterisk or whatever it's called in the middle of obese because it's a bad word. It's a medical term. And then there's the plethora of fat women that are posting their picture to say, hey, we exist and we stand with this other fat chick that's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Just here to rattle the cages of the ones who can't stand to see a woman like me thriving in the industry. Y'all, she's gorgeous, gorgeous. I wish I could take pictures like that. I have no time. I hate taking pictures, like photo shoot type stuff. To just get all done up like this just for a picture, I just have no time. Big girl. But yeah, a lot of people don't like to see fat models. But the most prominent comment that resonated with me was she looked like a man. Hashtag, that's a penis. So that's not a man. She is a he. Looks like she has a wee-wee. Is this she a he? Because I see a dick. And I was trying to figure out what the hell they were talking about because my eyes didn't go straight to that when I was watching this. But I see this is the thing, whenever you have anything on the internet, people are going to zoom in on that so they can make fun of it. And she does have a little bit of bulge there. And people were saying, wow, you've never seen like a full-figured woman, like a full-figured vagina. You just exposed yourself. You never had sex with a fat girl before. That was weird. But also, this resonates with me as well because there was one time that I had I was getting ready for a competition. I was super lean and I put on my competition suit, and for some reason there was like the way that it sat, you usually have to glue them on to make them stay up, and I was so lean that they were just falling down. The way that it fell and sat on my lower half made it look like I had a weird like mini peen, like a tiny little penis down there, and people were going ham in the comment section saying that I was a man, and I'm like, well, this didn't help all those people that already call me a dude because I have muscles. But I'm also really happy about the picture and all the hard work I put in, so I'm gonna keep it. But I did think it was funny that if you do not lay your bathing suit right, if you got a fat folded vagina, people are gonna say, that's a man. Because when I looked at her, I didn't think man at all. My eyes don't go down there, and when it did, I didn't, like if I did look at that before, I wouldn't have been like, that's a penis. That's not what my mind goes to. So another comment that I saw reoccurring was, what sport does she play? What pretty much insinuating like, well, she doesn't play a sport. She obviously, because she's fat, and so why is she on the cover of a sports magazine? Does every single person that appear on Sports Illustrated, are they an athlete? Because I'm pretty sure they are not. They're just swimsuit models who starve themselves and do yoga on the weekend. Let's not act like a bunch of actual athletes just plop onto Sports Illustrated. It seems that a lot of the women are just beautiful women in different shapes and sizes. And just to go off of that whole, oh, she's fat, so what sport does she do? There's plenty of fat people that do sports, people that watch football. Okay, I came from an NFL family. Plenty of fat men doing sports. There are fat women that do sports as well. So does this promote obesity? We talked about this before. In my opinion, if putting a thin woman on the cover influences or promotes, whatever you want to call it, women to eat less or starve themselves and promotes anorexia and causes a plethora of eating disorders, well then why wouldn't putting an obese woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated or just, putting them on magazines do the same thing? It promotes some type of body. To me, it is promoting the body in a positive light. She looks beautiful, she's got the spotlight, it's promoting whatever she is. And for Sports Illustrated, it's usually about the woman's body. So yes, to me, they are promoting obesity. Just like in all the other ones, they were promoting, being muscular. They're promoting Elon Musk's mother being old. But it doesn't offend me. We've talked about, obese women on magazines before. There's obese people, there's beautiful obese women on there that have, very nice faces that deserve to be on a magazine. Because if you're pretty, then you get to be on a magazine. But anyway, Yuumi responded to Jordan Peterson's comments in true TikTok fashion where she just mouthed words.
I win, you lose.
So does this offend you? Does it promote obesity? Do you not care? Honestly, if you're being super real as well, the cover didn't say anything like, this is healthy, like that other cover, or Yumi Nu, healthy at 500 pounds, like they did with Tess Holiday. But it seems that the people who are upset are very upset that they don't find her body attractive. They don't find her fit enough or thin enough. And honey, if you are looking for thin women, Elon Musk's mother was on the cover. She's thin, you can fap to that.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Or all the other models that were on the covers in previous years. It will be okay. If you don't like that solution, you can just not look at the magazine and look at cartoons, like I do. Bye.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared.